All right, welcome back to another episode of Fucking Be Honest. Today we got motherfucking Deemanni in the house. Is that the real name or that's the Instagram name?
It's both my nicknames put together.
So
that's not my real name.
All right, so you don't want to say your real name. All right, so what you mean your nickname and your how did you put that? What you mean?
So my family calls me D,
okay.
And I was in the military, so they call me Manny.
Okay.
But I changed it to Mani because city people gonna say Mani.
They're gonna say it.
Yeah, so I say Deemanni.
Well, what the fuck? Let me tell you. So it's crazy that I invited you on. I wanted to invite you on because you were such a free spirit. That's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And then you followed me, and I'm big on who I follow. Just because I don't like everybody's energy, and I'm like, let me see. Then I started. I was like, oh. So
but remember, we met a long time ago.
I remember what it was. I think was it wasn't at Virgil Studio? Was it?
No, it was at this calendar organizing party.
Oh, Mia's.
It was like three years ago or something.
It was
right?
so long ago.
That was a long time ago.
Damn, let me tell you, my memory is so fucked. Don't charge it. I'm telling you, I swear to God, where I go, so certain people are memorable, and I think we're at the same table.
That I don't remember.
Probably met afterwards. There was a lot of women there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are you from Richmond?
I'm from the country, but close to Lynchburg.
Okay, so you were in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So how long were you in the military?
I did 4 years active and 3 years reserve.
How was that?
It was good. I
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I miss it sometimes, but then I'll be like, I don't know what to do.
So what was it? What made you go into in military? What made you?
My mom, she kept telling me to get a job. So
and you so that was your let me get the job.
Yeah, I was like, let me get a job, and I told her, and I left in 2 weeks. They didn't know. My parents didn't know. Only my sister knew.
Did they wanted you to go?
No, she was upset when she found out. But you know when your parents keep pushing you, and then you
gonna go your own way.
and I went, and I ain't turned back.
And so where were you at? Where were you stationed?
Fort Campbell.
Where is that?
In Kentucky.
So it was men and women though, right?
Yeah.
So how was that? I always ask women that shit because when you're gone and you're stationed, are you stationed for a long time?
A year. I did a year in Afghanistan, and it was crazy.
How was that?
You gotta think it's like 8 women on one area compared to 500 males. Terrible.
So it's only 8 pussies and
that's it. And they was.
Not like that, but that's a lot of testosterone.
They gave us this whistle about this damn big and told us if you get attacked, blow the whistle. Who the fuck? They gonna snap that on my head.
If you get a what?
Attack, blow the whistle.
So does that happen on base like that?
I
mean, not like
no, it does.
It
can.
Okay.
I'm a fighter, so I ain't gonna say
it.
Yeah, so a guy did try to do it to me one time, but I fought him.
You?
Yes, and I fought him.
I mean, what the fuck? Did you report that?
No.
You didn't. See,
I didn't.
I wonder what is it about reporting shit? Is it because it makes us deem weak, or we don't want to feel like we're troublemakers?
I don't know. I don't think anything was gonna happen.
See that? See how fucked up that is, though. And with all the shit that's going on now in social media, I say it's reasons why women stay hush.
Yeah, it would have put a red flag. It would have put a red flag on my back, and then I would have been the person that was in the wrong.
Troublemaker.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. So, because you feel like, is it mostly ran by men, though? Is that kind of like the...
I was attached to infantry, so yeah. It was literally a few women. That's it.
Okay.
A lot of women get pregnant, so they don't have to deploy.
Okay.
So then it lessens the numbers again.
Okay. So out of high school, you went into the military.
A year. I wanted to be an RN.
You did?
Yeah.
Why that's my mom. So
it was just, I'm gonna kill somebody.
It's RN.
Yes, I can't remember them description names. I'm gonna kill somebody.
Oh, you mean literally kill somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna really kill somebody.
I can't do this. So you never did college?
I did. I have a bachelor's degree in healthcare management.
What the fuck? This is good shit. So you actually had this career set in mind on what you want. So you were 35.
Yes.
One son.
How
old is he?
He is 8, and I have a adopted 22-year-old as well. No. She lives in Georgia.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
So were you ever in Georgia? Because I know you have family in Georgia, right?
No, I have family in Georgia, but no, I never.
You never lived there. So she didn't want to come here?
No, she was here for a little bit, but she wanted to do her
back.
own thing. You know, when you adopt a kid, it could be hard, especially when you get them at a certain age. And she was already older.
And yeah, because you're 35, and so how old was she when you adopted her?
She was 12.
Okay, so damn. Oh, you had her a couple years now. So how is that dynamic with you being 35 and her being 22? Does she look at you as more of a sister or more like a mom?
No, she look at me as a mom because
you strict on her.
I don't play.
You don't play that shit.
I don't play.
That's good shit though. What made you adopt?
This
was before your son?
Yeah, this was before I even had my son.
Damn. So what made you adopt?
Well, first we did Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
Okay.
Because when I came back from the army, I was like, I need something to do. I need to keep myself busy, and I'm by myself. Let me help somebody. So I started doing that. Her mama left her. Her mama left her. At 12, I took her mom to court and got custody.
And see, I was trying to tell my husband that, you know, at a certain age you can emancipate yourself, and a lot of people don't know that, you know. And you getting custody, nobody fought you on it?
No, her mama went to court with me and was like, I'm giving her to her sister. They don't check no DNA. They don't check no paperwork. They don't check nothing. And they gave her right to me.
They do. They sign it right over. Yeah, like you got the adult and you saying yes, and it signs it. She signed, you sign, and it's a done deal.
Yeah,
that's crazy that it happens. And you know, does she ever talk about that? How that makes her feel? Does she ever stress that?
I think she doesn't really talk about it, but I grew up in this kind of sort of the same way.
Okay.
I'm adopted.
Okay.
But I always wanted my mom to do better. And like even now she's 22, she still wants her mom to do better. Yeah.
At all? Okay, you did. I think, how is that dynamic? Is that, I mean, now I understand you have a heart for her because she's, you know, grown now, she's living her life and doing, but you see how you said you still have a yearn for mom? I get that, because it's like, how the fuck can you just let me go?
Yeah.
How is it that easy? But do you think that was the best thing that she could have done, was let you go and adopt, or you felt like she could have, like...
I feel like she should have, if she was going to let me have her, she should have let me have her, and if she wasn't going to do right, she should have just completely stepped out.
So she didn't do that? She
didn't completely step out. So basically, if I discipline my daughter, she'll call her, and then she going to think she going to run something in my house. No, ma'am, you're not.
Okay.
So the whole time I had her, never gave me not one penny, not $1. Everything I did was for me. I didn't get no government assistance besides what, Medicaid.
Yeah.
Everything else
that's
was
how
me.
They don't want to give you shit anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that's just an amazing thing, and it's good to hear. And you're a Cancer, and I'm big on signs now. You know what I'm saying? So you know, to hear a Cancer woman, your heart just as big as the Cancer men. It seems like, because Cancer men has a big heart. You know. So when you say you were adopted, how old were you when you were adopted? Were you younger?
Actually, I was older. I was like 15.
Okay, so you were older. So do you feel like your mom should have fought for you the same way you think she should have fought for her?
Well, my dynamics were a little bit different. Okay. My mom passed away when I was 13.
Oh, so you had that was
so
choice,
basically,
no choice in that.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Okay. But I was not raised by her. I was raised by my grandfather. So
you wasn't raised by your mom? So how was your mom's dynamic in like mom and dad?
Well, you know, because I don't know, like I'm from the country, so we a little bit more behind than people in the city. They still hide who they kids' fathers is.
Yeah, they real quiet on shit.
They real quiet on stuff like that.
It's a small community.
It's a very small community. Yeah. So my mom hid who my father was. She didn't tell nobody. Never knew who he was, and I found him 2 years ago, but he had passed away as well.
So how did you find him? You did the research and everything?
Oh my goodness. I did 23andMe. I did Ancestry, and then it's one for just straight up black people. I did that one too, and I ended up getting a hit.
Find out who it was.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you needed to do that?
I did.
I don't, you know, and I have a brother, and I don't know, but I don't know if I'm a hard ass or what. I don't know what the fuck is wrong, but I just don't feel the urge or the need to find him, or, you know, I don't know. And I don't, some people may say, oh, that's kind of fucked up, that you have no feelings in that. And I'm like,
do you have other siblings?
I do.
So, but do you feel like y'all are the same or something like that? Or
we're all different.
But do y'all look alike?
Yes, we all look like my mom in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But like far as being alike, no. And I lost my brother. My brother was murdered at the age of 15. So I do have a brother that's out here, but I don't know. I'm just afraid of who the fuck people are these days.
Yeah.
I think that's my thing. You know, people like, you don't want to know. You know. Yeah. So how was your adopted family?
My best friend's parents adopted me.
What? So you got to grow up with your best friend?
I did.
Still best friends?
Yes.
That's fucking amazing. See, it's always people who you know, you never know who you need. You know, here in Richmond. Or was it in
I moved here because of her. So when I got out the military, she was a nurse. She had just got a job at VCU.
Okay.
So I got out the military and I came here and I lived with my sister.
See, that's why adopting is important. Mm-hmm. Sometimes though, I'd be scared as a bitch because I'd be like, see, let me tell you something. This is about to be fucked up. What I'm gonna say. Like, if I adopt a kid, you know what I'm saying? If I adopt a kid and that little motherfucker start acting, I'd be like, see, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. See, and I don't know if I would.
But it wasn't. What we got? It's a ghetto adoption. It's not a legal adoption.
Okay, so it was just like, I'm going to take her in.
Basically, she took me in. Okay. I asked for my family to sign over custody. Okay. And they signed over custody.
See how it just kills me how easy it be. Mm-hmm. But I think, too, if you're not going to be the parent or somebody who's really going to love that child, I think that's important. But do they even do research on who the fuck was taking you?
No. So the reason why my mom even wanted to know, she was like, well, why do you keep wanting to know who your dad is? Because my real family, I'm like, who am I like?
Who I look like? Who do I
know who I look like. I look like a good mixture between my mom and my dad, but who am I like?
So what's your ethnicity?
I'm Black and Puerto Rican.
Okay, you're Black and Puerto Rican, okay. Mm-hmm. So, and that's the thing they don't get. Who am I? Who did I come from?
Exactly.
And then when you go to doctors, like, do you have a history of this? Do you have a family? And you're like, I don't know.
Well, no, not even that. Check this out. So, like, I love my family. I love my mom's family and all of that, but I am not like them.
At all.
So if I felt like I was adopted within my own family. So my oldest brother is 9 years older than me. Okay. My sister is 7 years older than me.
And he's all from your mom?
Yeah. Okay, and those are my mom's biological kids. Okay. And then the whole time, you know how Black families are like, that's her daddy, that's her daddy. Whole time I was thinking my brother's dad was my dad, and he got like seven kids, so he didn't know.
So he didn't know if you was his child or not.
He refused to take DNA tests. So he still acted as if I was his child. So all of his kids, I was raised as they was my siblings too.
So how is that? How is that dynamic for you though? Do you feel kind of lost sometimes in that shit?
I feel pulled.
Yeah.
Pulled in every direction. Mm-hmm. My adopted family and my real family, they don't really get along or whatever. So it's like a pull. But since I've been off to myself, I just be like.
So when you say off to yourself, it's like a loner?
Yes.
You are a loner. But you're very...
I like to be with people, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but you're a very fucking people person.
Yes.
You know? So that's the thing. Okay, so out of high school, you went to the military. You had your son. When
I was trapped.
Oh, shit. I was trapped, too, girl. I tell everybody I was trapped. So how old were you when you had your first...
27. 27, yeah, 27.
So what do you mean by trap? Where did you find his ass at, girl?
Oh my goodness.
Is he still present?
No, he is absolutely not.
He's not.
No. So, what is it, RVA Theater? You remember RVA Theater underneath of the, off the hookah?
Oh yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. The bottom, okay.
So, my son's biological dad, his uncle owned RVA Theater, and that's how I met him. I was there all the time.
We did RVA Fashion Week somewhere near there. Yeah. When they used to do it at VCU, and okay, yeah. So.
Yep, and he trapped me. We went on a few dates, and I was out here living.
Look at us,
I was doing.
So how they trapped us, girl? He ain't cracked them legs open by himself.
Well, he lied. He lied, because I would have went.
So he lied about what? Himself?
He lied.
Niggas be lying. I'm so sick of them.
Did you pull out?
Oh, he lied in that way.
He lied. Because I was like, okay, so we'll get into that later, but at that time, I wasn't as experienced sexually. Okay. I looked like it, but I wasn't experienced sexually, so I didn't know whether or not he pulled out or not. I didn't even know what he was happening when I, So, I didn't know. But now I know my body. Now I can feel. Now I pay attention to things and stuff like that. But yeah, I was trapped.
So, when you got was it like the first time he did it? Not the first
Yes.
time. What?
I've only been my son's father once.
And he got you pregnant.
When I found out, I was pissed.
So was y'all in a relationship? So y'all
No.
So y'all
I was living.
So what made you say I'm gonna have this baby?
I don't know. I just always been scared that if I did have
Something else,
an abortion, that I wouldn't be able to have kids.
That's
so something told me that in my mind, and I was like, I won't do it because God was gonna not bless me.
Oh, I mean that's a big thing for women that women don't talk about. Like I think they think abortions are like a scar, but what we don't understand is it's just a part of us. Some of those who have to go through it is a part of us, and it's not something that deems you bad until you start treating it like it's birth control.
I'm just saying,
they treat that shit like a fucking birth control, and then it fucks your body up because it really does.
But I was scared that it would do it the first time, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to chance that.
Okay. And is he younger or older than you?
Older. He's older.
You like
than
older
me.
men or younger men?
No, keep my age.
Me too. I'm like a year or so. I don't like no older or no younger.
I tried, and it did not work. I tried older.
Okay, so what?
I tried 5 years older, and I was
like, what the fuck is the difference?
No, it wasn't even that. It was like, if he 40, he was really acting like he was 50, and that didn't. Like, you want to be young, but you acting like you acting. Yeah, 50. It was just like.
Was he trying to be controlling?
Everything he said was right. I don't like
that. He knew more than you.
He knew more than me.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm like, okay, all right. I tried it, and I could be in, but
it's not gonna.
It won't.
So your son is in elementary.
3rd grade.
He's in 3rd grade. Same as my son. That's crazy. Same age, and you are a single mom. Let me ask you a question. What do you justify as a single mom? I ask this question a lot because a lot of women get it confused on what single mom really is.
So he has a dad figure. My ex-boyfriend came into our lives when Connor was 1.
Okay, I like that name. That's cute.
Huh?
Connor, I like that.
Yeah, and you know the crazy thing is. Well, I'm not gonna say his name because whatever. But
she look ain't got no motherfucking shots with bitch.
But the crazy thing is my son's name is Connor Jace and his dad's name is blah blah Chase. His middle name is Chase.
Okay.
Or whatnot. And when I tell you he absolutely loves my son or whatnot.
So he's the ex-boyfriend.
He's the ex-boyfriend.
Is he in a relationship?
But he's daddy. Is he in a relationship? I don't give a.
You know, Deemanni. Oh, I want to know how.
I hope he is.
Okay, but if he is in one, do you ever think he'll stop being stepdad? Would that hurt you if he did?
I'm gonna have to fight him.
You will fucking fight.
Yes, I'm gonna have to fight him.
I mean, if he gets married and the wife is like, "This is not your child,"
her too. Because what?
I mean, it's an upstanding thing that men do that, but I would be like. I'm serious. I would just be like, and I think that's probably a fucked up thing. It's probably some women be like, bitch, I don't care how. See how you be like, I don't care how. But that will cause a like.
It probably could cause a problem. But what type of person are you to take a parent away from a child?
A child, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A selfish one.
He's been in his life since he was 1. My son is 8.
Yeah, so he's been in his life his whole life. So what if? How would your man feel? Would you not? You wouldn't.
He's just gonna have to accept that. He's gonna have to accept that. Anybody that's with me, like I can't stand him, but I respect what he did for my son.
So he's always there.
He's always there. My son called him. He in the middle of a meeting. He gonna answer that phone.
So do you still be trying to fuck?
No.
He don't say nothing slick.
It's been a year. We've been separated for a little while, but it's been like a.
So why didn't that work?
Honestly, no, I don't feel it was me. Like when we were together, it was I couldn't have social media. I couldn't have Facebook.
Well, but you really wouldn't be able to have it now.
Under the ground.
Okay, so he was controlling in that way.
Yeah, and
why? Did you give him a reason?
No, but I used to work at the candy bar. So when he met me, I was
the strip club.
Yeah, I wasn't stripping, but I was
working.
I was bartending and waitressing.
Okay.
So
but you had to dress the part. And
but he knew that. He had already.
He met you in there.
No, I actually met him in front of Liquid.
Okay. See, the thing is, shout out to Liquid, my people. But the thing is, we talked about this a lot. Like a man will meet a woman in the strip club. You're attracted to her from where you met her.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's why I always say it's fucking insecurities.
Yeah, I think that was the big thing because for one, if I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm loyal.
Are you
as
trustworthy?
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm loyal as fuck.
Okay.
Like to the point, like one time he kept my phone for 3 days. He wanted to see if somebody was gonna message me or text me. No one, my phone didn't blink. I mean, when I say kept, I mean kept. I couldn't take it to work. I couldn't like
that's
it.
A lie.
That was a lie.
That's a lie.
That was
you
a
were,
lie.
You were in your 20s then, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Close to 30. Late
Yeah.
20s. Wow. And how old was Connor then at that age?
One.
A little after one, because you met
he
him
had to
when
be like 3 at the time.
So what made you
like
agree to that? Like to keep my
I
phone?
ain't had nothing to.
He wasn't abusive or anything.
No,
right?
the only reason I did not agree to it was because what if something happened to Connor? You know, I need my phone or whatever. But then I was like, I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. Whatever.
Go ahead, have
it.
Yeah.
Have
so
it.
Did he get what he was?
No.
That's what
there
I mean.
was nothing in there.
Okay.
What was I doing?
So it just kept spinballing to him. Just kept
yeah.
getting more and more.
So I pulled my social. Well, I didn't pull it. He deleted all my social media.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, well, it's gone now. All right, cool, fine, dandy. I deal with it.
And you weren't doing your business on social media as heavy as you was then, were you?
What? I wasn't Deemanni.
Okay, so
I was Deemanni, but I wasn't Deemanni.
You weren't in your business.
Yeah,
you weren't in your era.
I was not. It wasn't.
So it wasn't a thing.
These last 2 years, I really have stepped into Deemanni.
You are. Do you regret doing that shit though? Like taking off your social media and did you like giving too much? Do you feel like
I did? Mm-hmm. I did. I gave 100%. You ever so you're married or whatever, so I don't know y'all's dynamics before y'all got married, but my thing is like, for instance, an example, if my man credit bad, well, I know we can't proceed until your credit good. Let me help you.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
Build each other.
Let's build each other up or whatever. And that was me.
Okay.
I did that. Like, he will say that no one helped him do anything. He has a successful business right now. He moved out of state and all of that. But what he won't say is that the laptop that he started that business with, I bought. The desk, I bought. The damn printer, I bought. The paper, the ink, everything. I provided. I don't even want credit. I want respect.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So what type of, like, what do you mean by respect? What type of, you mean in a relationship you wanted the respect or after the relationship?
Either way, just respect.
Have you ever
across the
received a
board.
thank you?
No. I was told that, I didn't do anything or whatever the case may be. And the crazy thing is that a lot of people will be like, oh, this person is so amazing, oh, their business is so this and that or whatever, and they never know the backstory. And then when he moved, I was like, well, I don't want him to have to want or need or have to go out for anything. So you know how like when kids go to college, you do the whole thing. I did the whole thing: sheets, pillows, everything. The only thing I did not do for him was groceries, because at that time we didn't have the groceries, but had they had it, I probably would have had groceries at the house.
So he went to college too?
No.
Oh.
He moved out of state.
Oh, out of state. You
to
had
start
shit
the
for him to
business.
get him. Okay.
Yeah, so I just set up like a whole basic
setup
thing that would last him for 3 months.
So you didn't move out of state with him?
No, I did not.
So you think that caused the breakup?
He didn't want me to. I asked. He didn't want me to. His dad explained to him that if me, him, and Connor were out in the water and we were about to drown or something, that you can't pull 2 people with you, that you have to swim by yourself to shore to get the help and then come back and get them. And so that's why he left me.
So that's how the breakup happened.
The breakup happened 3 months after he moved, because I ended up being friends.
Okay. Something about to happen.
So his going away party, his sister has a best friend or whatever, and she was there, whatever. I met the girl.
Okay.
We became cool. We have a mutual friend. They had a birthday party for our sons, and she invited us, and we ended up linking up after that, doing play dates with the kids.
The sister friend
that was at his going away party.
Okay, sister friend. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whole time they used to date in high school or
they
something,
had a little history.
and I guess they was messing around. They had a history, but I'm a very confident woman.
Period. And I ain't got nothing to do with his past. Bitch.
I don't care about his
but
past.
But she knew.
But she the one that told me though. She told me, and I'm like, well, damn. The family ain't say nothing. Like
all at the parties.
You let me smooch up. I mean, not
he
smooch up, but you know, he knew. I'm talking to the girl, and then now we became friends, and then we going out, we doing a little date.
Y'all friends now?
No, not now.
Okay, but
yeah, we cool. I speak to her, but at the time, you know, I'm going out with her because I'm by myself now. He's gone.
So I needed some type of something. And then you're staying close to whoever's close with him.
Exactly. Yeah. So, then when I found out, he was like, "This is just weird. She's not your friend. I don't want you talking to her." So then when he saw that I had went to dinner with her one time, he was like, this is it. It's over. So I was like,
what is going on?
What?
So how?
Because I had been through so much already. I said, you don't just leave me. But I had already told him. I think I mentally prepared myself before because I felt like that's what he was going to do.
Was that a hard breakup for you?
It was.
How long did it take you to kind of really get him out of your system?
2 years.
Yeah, it takes about 2-3 years.
And, I'm a religious person too. I'm a Christian, so we was not married. But it was like, you know, when people get divorced, it was like a death.
Listen,
I had to grieve.
I say it all the time. I said, I want women to understand that whether we are married or in a relationship, the shit still feels the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels the same. It's still heartache. It's still love. It's still a process that women have to go through. Because I think some women put in the category, especially when you're married. No, bitch, it hurt when you cheat. When you're in a fucking relationship, it hurts when you're married.
A ring and a piece of paper don't do nothing.
It's still feelings. You understand what I'm saying? So I get that. Okay, so you got over that. So when we came into Deemanni. Yes, honey. So let's talk about what was that transition like to come into, when you say I came into Deemanni, did you feel like you lost a part of yourself, or you just feel like I know who I am now?
I know who I am now.
What was your reasons? I know my reasons on why it took me a while, but why did it take you a while? Why do you feel like it kind of like molded you to, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, I don't care what they think, I don't care what they see, I don't care, you know?
Yeah,
like, when was that like wake up for you?
The wake up for me was when COVID happened.
Everybody through fucking COVID.
Yeah, well, when COVID happened, that it was childcare went up. It was like $400 a week.
So what was your career? We're gonna talk about what we do.
I'm a healthcare manager. I'm still a healthcare manager.
Are you still in healthcare?
Yes.
So that's your full time.
That's my full time. It keeps me humble.
I fucking love it.
I'm not gonna leave my job. I love my job.
Okay, so did it slow down for you during COVID?
Not my job because it's healthcare. So, but what happened is that daycare. So now I gotta pay. I gotta raise the daycare now. And I'm already on a set income. I map everything out, so I know how much I can go up. I know how much I can go down.
Very strategic with that.
Yes. Okay. So his dad, biological dad, decided, he's not doing child support no more. And so then,
how do you just say I'm not doing anything anymore?
And then
he's from here.
He's from 757. And my ex, and me and him, remember I was telling you about the help you with the credit, so I put him on the credit cards. He had his own credit card. I should not have gave him a credit card. Ladies, if y'all doing that, y'all want to help build somebody, do not get on the card. If y'all want to put them on your credit line,
you put
that's cool.
You put a credit
Don't
card.
give him the card.
You put him and you gave him your card with him.
Nobody told me. I'm learning. You know,
and
nobody
you think
told
you in fucking love.
I'm thinking I'm in love. I'm thinking we in this together. So I ended up in a $15,000 debt. With a single mom in a $15,000 debt with no help. With
biological father or the father who took on the role?
The father that took on the role left me in a $15,000 debt.
And he's still in life. Then you still keep him right there for the sake of your son.
I do, because I'm not, when my son get older, he'll figure him out for himself. It is not my job, nor is it my role to make that man look bad to his child. And when I accepted him being his dad, that was that pill I had to swallow. I took on the whole thing. Yeah, so anything with me and him, I keep that at the bay. Now, him, on the other hand, he ain't gonna keep that at the bay.
You don't think so?
He won't keep that at the bay. Like, he gonna talk his stuff.
He gonna talk his stuff.
Yeah.
Did he talk down on you?
he has, and the last time he did it, I cut him. I mean, completely off of my son.
Ooh.
When I tell you he disrespected me to the level, I'm gonna tell you what he said. He told my son to tell me to make sure I wear a condom. My 7-year-old
he
came
home
to
and told
me.
you that?
He came in my room and was like, Daddy said, girl, I don't care what iPad you bought, what you pay for, block 30 days.
So what's the upside of him being the dad? Like is it just something you feel like your son needs?
I do feel like my son needs a male figure. And being that I had that man in his life for what, at that time, 6 years? Okay. And to pull that away. And Connor
understands who he is though, right? Like he knows or he don't know.
No,
like he knows he just
says
knows
he has
dad. Two days.
But he says he has two, but now he's getting in the age where he knows, but he does not care because he's like, that's my dad.
Okay, so he's making his own decision at this point.
That is
and I think
dad.
That's important, especially if he's being a good man to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's his own
He don't show him the bad
But
side.
Even him saying, tell your mom use a condom. Like, you got some men that be like, who your mama dating? Same different, like putting the kids involved. So I get when you're saying, don't fucking do that.
That was it. That was it for me.
So then he had to come back around. He had to apologize for that shit to be able to come back into his life. No.
Do you know my baby was crying every
so you had to
single
break that
night?
You had to break that ice.
Yeah, I did.
That's so. It's so crazy the things that we do for the kids.
But he didn't do it again.
Yeah, he knew that it was.
He knew because I would, and Connor would just cry.
So that means he's still stuck on you in some kind of fucking way.
As my grandma say, or his grandma.
You know, grandma every fucking thing. Hey, grandma.
She say a person can't hate you unless they love you.
Yeah, they can't hate you. And that's what